Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 99. Can you believe we are only 1 week away, well technically 1 month, from the 100th Guild War. It has gotten so ridiculously high. But yeah, we'll be doing Brown Guild War today. Of course, one other thing is maybe patch. From what I can tell, it is not anywheres, from what I can see. So there's a chance it might not be happening today. Oh no. In which case I'll probably almost guarantee be next Tuesday. But then that leaves, what will happen this Friday then? Are we actually going to be getting an all CNI event? Like, are we still going to be getting a 5th troop? I have no clue. But, yeah, we'll figure out what happens. We'll see what happens. But at this current moment in time, there does appear to be no patch yet. But if there is tonight, then obviously we'll be going over it. And otherwise, well, I guess we have to wait till next Tuesday and see exactly what happens this Friday. Because I'm not sure they can release the next troop on Friday without the patch. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Anyways, first things first, it is still Guild War Day. So regardless, even if there was a patch, we'd probably be doing Guild Wars first. So let's go do that. We have a Brown Guild War Day today. It looks like our guild's a little bit down. Though it's also because we haven't done some of our battles. So I think even with those battles, we're still slightly down. So that's unfortunate. Oh, we are in bracket 3 now. This is the highest bracket we've been in for a while. So they are probably very hard. Let's see what our fight is. Ooh, Tesla? Interesting. I don't think I ever see people running Tesla for that. That's kind of interesting. We definitely don't want to use the Tina 9000 build then, because I'll just give them a bunch of armor to boost ratio off of, which would not be good. What even is that team? Like, obviously, it's going to absolutely decimate us if it gets going. But beyond it getting going, I don't see it doing much, because initially it's going to do almost nothing. Also, has nothing to use the Brown on, which is kind of weird. It's just a bit of a strange team. But anyways, our current Brown team is one that I kind of want to change, but also feel like running. The first week we initially made it because, oh, we had 20% extra mech bonus. And then the other time it was like, oh, we have 10% extra mech bonus. Now we have 0% extra mech bonus. And it's like, should we still run it? Because we started doing this like 2 months ago when we had it. I don't know, what are like the good Brown mythics to build around these days? Is this luck? Let's mess around. We might build something completely from scratch again. So if we go by base rarity here. Let's see. Of course we have this thing now, which is pretty useless. Arc Proxy's fun, but very, very dangerous to use. A few weird ways to use Grim. Guard's Avatar's normally too risky to use in Guild Wars. It's one of those troops where it falls behind, it stays behind. It's one of the reasons I don't really run Catches the Bull. We can run Horde Mimic! You know what we must do. Oh wait, sorry, read above, what was mentioned? Oh yeah, I need to go read through all the things. I didn't even say hello to everyone yet. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Mister. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Jim God Diaz. Hello, hello, Peter. Soon TM, I know, right? Hello, Defiant. Hello, Nightmare. Let's see. Okay, so the achievements are showing up on Xbox then. Okay, interesting. Is it showing up on Steam? No, it's not showing up on Steam yet. Interesting. But yeah, we might still be getting the patch today. It might just be running a little bit later than normal. Yeah, it's not public yet. So hello, Anthony. Okay, so there are shiny new achievements. So that means it might be today. Unless they're just doing a whole week preemptively. I don't know. It should almost guarantee be today. I'd be very surprised. Wait, you got an update? Hold up, hold up. What platform was it? It's updating now? Okay, Xbox got the update. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting an update today then. Good, it just hasn't hit yet. Also, thank you for these gifted subscription clip bomb. Greatly appreciated. Also, YouTube added that recently. I'm not sure exactly how they work. But thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. I know Twitch has it, but even on Twitch, I don't understand how they work. Does anyone know? Does anyone normally use Twitch and have any clue what a gifted subscription is? But regardless, thank you so much. As it does help out the channel. But I honestly do not know, which is kind of funny as a streamer of like 6 years. but it's mostly because YouTube added it like a week ago. And it's like, I think it's the second one we've gotten. Let's see. Yeah, so today should be patch day. Because Xbox got it. Steam doesn't seem to have it yet. Does anyone have it on Steam? Because obviously we can't do it until then. But anyways, let's go get Guild War done so we can go do the patch right after. I don't know. I don't want to know what I want to build into right now. We have Mistralis. We have, imagine doing Scorpius. We could try doing Sycorax. The biggest issue was, oh, you know what? I'm going Wild Queen. I'm going all in 9,600. If we lose, we lose. We win, we win. I want to risk it. So we're on Brown Day Wild Queen. Oh, I used to use the Templar. I had a really funny, weird team for doing this a little while back. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, the biggest issue is there's no Empower. I had to use Templar because we didn't really have a good other option. But what if we use like Ogress? I have a plan. What if we get like an Ogress in here? What if we get... I'm going to bring back Templar. It's such a weird option that you would almost use under no circumstance, but it's used in this team. And then we go like Hero with a brown weapon to hold down the line. Okay, Steam is getting it then? Okay, we'll make sure to download it as soon as we finish out Guild War then. Okay, so let's go do Guild War. Now I just need a good weapon that isn't useless. That is of the brown variety. Ideally, we want brown yellow here. Let me double check what we have for options. Both colors, please. Downloading update right now. Okay, we'll go update then. We're going to be doing after Guild Wars, though. I do want to get Guild Wars in first. And then we'll go over the patch notes and then go over the thing. And it'll be good to go. But yeah, we're going to switch back into this team. I just don't know what weapon I want because they are all bad. Just trying to double check here. Armor tier is not really going to do much for us. Moving hero to front while shifting through the other things is actually kind of funny. We need more damage pressure, though. We can't let Wild Queen be our only damage source. We might have to go a different one. The problem is we don't necessarily want to go a brown-red weapon, but there are some very obvious choices here, like Earth's Fury, that would end up being pretty good, to such a degree that I think we might end up going for it. Even Main could end up working out here if we really wanted to. But we just go end up doing this. And then we go into Titan and it'll be good to go. Yeah, there should be some pretty serious changes in this one. And we shall be looking as soon as we finish out Guild War. I just want to get this out of the way. Because obviously once we start going into the patch, it's literally all we're going to be doing. The entire stream is doing patch. So I do want to get our Guild one. Alright, let me go make sure we're using a correct brown day. And let's go do this. Alright, that is brown, pure brown. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, we're good to go. Let's do this. A bit of a weirder version of this, but I'm happy with it. Oh yeah, I do need to change the banner. That would help out a lot. So we need to change this banner to... I actually want to up our... Wait, you have natural blue, right? Yeah, you have natural blue. That's one of the good things about Templar. Let's do like a green brown then. I kind of want to go double green into one brown or double brown into one green. I want to minus something we're not using. Gosh, why am I minus red? It's why I don't want to run Earth's Fury in this team. And I can't run the other one either. Okay, you know what? I might just have to run double green. Actually, is there a different one? What's minus yellow that has it? Hold up. What's under minus yellow? Because we could probably do a +2 green something. No, how do you not have +2 green something under minus yellow? How's that not a thing? That's a little unfortunate. The colors I want don't exist. I might just have to go double green. I'm kind of fine with that. Though I really do feel like we need a double brown. Double brown purple's like the other alternative. I just don't feel like we're going to get enough green otherwise. I don't know. I think I'm happy with this. It's a bit of a weird team, but I think we can make it work. Biggest issue we have to worry about is Entangle. So we do have to be very wary if they have any amount of it. I believe he does off his trait, or off his cast, but we don't really need to worry about it otherwise. And we should be fine. Okay. 20% into a bunch of magic. Okay, we're good to go. Let's go do this. And then patch. Yeah, let's roll with this. Savage Hunter, a good troop. I actually can't remember which one it is. I completely forget who Savage Hunter is off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. Generally, if I forget who it is, it's normally useless. Or at least very off meta. Let's see. Not always, though. Sometimes you just forget a good troop. So we want to start with Hero. Weaken it. Explode. And then we basically just win. That's the main game plan we're going for here. Because ideally we just get alignment off of this, we cast, and then we just go from there. Wild Queen is a bit of a risky build, normally, when you end up building it. It's high risk, high reward kind of troop. Where we're mostly just banking on spamming like crazy. Unfortunately, we do not have alignment here, however, we can get a self rolling. I don't believe this ends up giving him an extra turn, so we can just cast it, let it just cascade down, and then the following turn we just kind of win. So we'll do that, and then we Wild Queen take some attack from something. And unfortunately, did not get exactly what we need, but we can take our poke there, take that over, Poke him again. Wild Queen again. And he is going to get 1 Tesla off. And then he's basically dead there for... Also, I just realized how low his stats are. No wonder why his team is so weird. That would explain it. His stats are actually kind of low as well. That makes sense. Because I was wondering why I was running a bit of a weird team like that. Now it kind of makes sense. Alright, next we have Moonsinger with the Empower. Queen Beatrix, Club. Interesting to see Club instead of Book. This is double Empower. I don't have any Empower of my own. He's converting purple to green. He is converting it to green, though. If we get really lucky, we just auto-win. So we're... wait, why is he feeding all into green? That's a bit weird. He's feeding all into Beatrix. He's feeding straight into Beatrix, which is a bit of a strange one. Like, on this colored day, that's a bit of an odd choice. Like, it makes sense what he's trying to do, though. But we're going to start with green. Unfortunately, did not surge. We can take a poke here. I don't believe we have any kind of cascade value, so we're simply just going to move that over. And he's going to get nothing there, actually, surprisingly. I believe we just explode and then win. Oh, yeah, we do have to worry about stats effects here. I forgot to go change our little thing. We probably should be running the cleanse medals. This team does not... Oh, good. We got really lucky there. This team does not have a good way to deal with cleansing like that. Because we don't have a Beatrix or anything similar. Can't really cleanse properly. Not with this setup. Alright, so we do have a skull there. However, I believe it is better value just to go for this. I'm doing it that way because I have a feeling we'll kill the first slot. Apparently we killed both. We then just do that straight back in there. Do it again. Get a big hit. Ideally we have a skull here that will kill. Somehow I do not see an option. Yes, we do. And dead. Okay, another one down. We're actually on track for 9,600. There are no new patch notes, though. Are you sure? Normally it's posted on... if you don't see it on the forum, the main place that you could check the patch notes for, which we will be going over, obviously, in one moment. But the main location is gemsofwar.com. Then click patch notes. Or, sorry, click latest... No, it's... Yeah, click patch notes. And it should be right there. Oh, it's not there. Okay, you're right. Hold up, there's no patch notes. Well, I guess we're waiting on patch notes then. Good thing we're doing Guild Wars. But yeah, there's actually no patch notes up yet. Though the second they are up, we will go over them, and we'll be downloading the patch as soon as we finish Guild War. And hopefully by then the patch notes will be up. But yeah, you're right, there is no patch notes yet. Soon TM. They'll get to it. Soon TM. Oh, also, the title of the stream still says maybe patch. I should probably say definitely 100%. 6.3 is here. Because I actually don't have that in the title right now. Let's see, 6.3, that's not it. 6.3 is here. There we go. Brown Guild Wars City of Thieves faction. There we go. And we will be doing City of Thieves faction because I'm pretty sure the patch has tweaked how it works. So we have a Lord of Slaughter team here. That's kind of interesting. Lord of Slaughter is really good. I haven't been using it much lately, but it is still really good. Alright, Ogre's almost dead. He's getting a bit of value on us. Actually, he might be killing us amount of value. Biggest issue right now is we don't have a cast option because he just drained all of our mana. If we did, we'd be in a much better position right now. We do have the barrier to brown thing, though he's also going to convert every single brown, so we're basically dead if he casts. We're going to have to hope he just goes for Skull Distract and just hope that's enough. No, he didn't go for Skull Distract. We're going to lose hero there. Wild Queen is enough to solo an entire team, but I believe he might end up winning here before we can do so. Most ideal thing would be Brown Surged and he just doesn't get alignment and then we win. Problem is he's almost guaranteed going to get alignment here, and he does. Okay, we still have the only thing we need to win. Just need to grab a little bit of mana, and this is still very winnable. Just don't die to Deathmark. So let me take a Skull Poke here. He's not going to have any follow-up that he can immediately do, so we'll take that. We're then going to go take a green here. But that lowers our amount of green. I kind of want to take brown. The issue with taking a brown here is he gets to poke us, and we don't want him to poke us. We very much do not want him to poke us, so we're going to take a little bit low. Oh no, he poked us! He got it from the thing. It happens, Yeah, Lord of Slaughter doesn't get too many casts off. He be strong. Okay, actually, I'm actually less scared of Book than I am on Lord of Slaughter on Brown Day. Book is at least a bit more manageable. Especially with this team, because he's in first slot right now, which is a very bad position to be your main troop when we're using a team like this. We just got a lot of Cascade. Somehow nothing got full mana from that, though. It was just so bad, because now he's actually going to get Book rolling. Book's still scary. It's just a little bit less scary than Lord of Slaughter in that particular situation. So what we're going to do here is probably Earth's Fury him, get things rolling that way. Also gets rid of his barrier, which is very important here. We're then going to explode and see where that brings us from there. He's going to get a good convert. Unfortunately, that cascaded perfectly into his alignment, which is very unideal. We do not have extra turn here. But yeah, this is the big issue with if you run Y or don't run Wild Queen anymore. Stuff like this is one of those reasons. She's really, really good at getting high score if she just doesn't lose. The problem is not losing. Is sometimes the issue. This is still probably a win, though. Even though it looks like we've almost lost. Though if you keep taking skulls like that, it might not be. We just mostly need to get our mana back. He does have resummon, but that should matter very, very little. Though it will matter some. Ideally, we want to get full mana off of purple here. We don't want to take green if we can help it, but there's no other option there. We'll just reduce your attack, and as long as that hits, we should be good to go. So we take that, we lower down your attack, we hit, boom. We hit again, boom, we won. Good old Wild Queen. Yeah, she's kind of insane. When she actually wants to work, she's good. Problem is getting her there. Sometimes the issue. Yeah, there's no patch notes yet. I noticed that. I'll go click refresh again, let me see. Let me click on latest patch notes. Yeah, there's still no patch notes. Hopefully we'll get it within the next, like, 2 minutes, because that's about how long Guild Wars is going to take. Maybe 3 minutes. Well, we only have 1 battle left, so probably. Especially if they kill us this quickly. Why is everyone in this guild running skull spam? I think that's the main thing kind of throwing me off right now. Like, almost the whole guild is on skull spam. Oh, this isn't Cascade. I could take both of them, but it's not Cascaded blue extra turn, which would be very useful because I'm not actually frozen on blue. But I am frozen on brown. Yeah, there's no way to take that. Like, I guess still double take it if I want. But then he gets extra turn skull, and it's just too much of a mess. We're taking it that way to try to get more mana. No, though, I could have guaranteed full mana, though. There's one of the few times where that actually probably wasn't worth it. Alright, we'll take that down. He's going to hit us very hard, but it's not enough to kill. Though, him getting that many skulls from Cascade is. If anything else, that does open us up to actually be able to function some. I can't take that brown because we're still frozen. Templar seems very, very good right about now, if we can actually get it off. Biggest issue is he might die before we could do such a thing. He's going to convert all green to brown, which is unfortunate because he's going to deny it before I can take value from it. Which is not ideal. Alright, this is a pretty bad situation that we might lose in, but we'll take that. He'll poke us. Okay, now we go win. Oh no, wait, hold up. But can we, though? Because we're actually still frozen. Ah, he got us. Okay. Oh, I lost twice with Wild Queen. This is why I actually got away completely from Wild Queen builds. If you wonder why the last, like, several Guild Wars I haven't ran Wild Queen. Oh, no. I think the biggest issue is running it for Brown Day. Purple Day might actually be one of its stronger colors. Green Day issue with it is you get denied a lot. But if they're running, like, green spam, you can sometimes get away with it. The other issue that can happen on Brown Day is kind of just what happens. The biggest issue is lack of mana accumulator that kind of fits into the team. Because Templar is not necessarily ideal, because they could do green to brown. And if they do green to brown before you do red to green, actually, yeah, if they do that before you do the convert, you're not going to get your alignment. And then that can lead to some really clunky situations. But anyways, we got a patch. Let me go download that patch. Let me just double check if we have patch notes yet. Nope. How do we still not have patch notes? They're slacking on them patch notes. Anyways, let me go restart the game. One moment. Let me go download Gems of War. It is currently updating as we speak. Is this going to be a longer stream? Probably. I'm not sure how much there is in the patch, but we're about to find out. Okay, let's do it. Let's get into version 6.3 of Gems of War. Oh, wait, they added autoplay? That's interesting. That's something they said they would probably never add. They added auto... Wait, can autoplay be used on maps? Wait. Can autoplay be used on maps? Can anyone confirm or deny? Actually, that's the first thing I'm checking. If someone mentioned autoplay... Oh, yeah, let me go check the 2 achievements first. Let's start with that. We literally just re-obtained 100%. Let's see what the new objectives are. Complete a deep delve. Ooh, we're deep delving. And unlock a potion of power and a treasure hoard in one faction. Oh, yay, they added those potions finally. That was a feature they talked about 2 or 3 years ago. So it makes sense that they finally added it now because it's been 2 or 3 years later. Let's see. Delves are easier now? Interesting. Hold up. We need to go check some things. Okay, so we have no patch notes, so we're kind of just going to have to explore around and see what happens. But yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, there's a background for an upcoming faction, probably. Autoplay is so slow. Alright, let me go check a couple things. So first things first, this is a Delve update, so let's see if we see anything immediately different with Delve. So far, no tutorial tips saying anything. Let me go click on a Delve. Looks normal. Looks normal. Looks normal. Not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Looks completely normal. Looks normal. Oh, that's not normal. What are these? What if I click one? Wait, what? Wait, is it based on how upgraded your thing is? Wait. Is this based on how upgraded you are? Enchant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Potion of power. Only one potion of power? Wait, can I buy them? Are these active? Wait, are all these effects active? Wait. What? There's no way. Okay, let me go do a delve real quick. Let's go to the City of Thieves, which is like pure loot. Can I see potion effects? Yeah, a potion of power. They're all just active. Wait, that's kind of broken. Wait. Okay, let me do 500. Let's see if the loot's any better for 500. Let's go see. Let's do this entire faction real quick. But yeah, we have enchant, we have barrier. Oh gosh. Oh, whoa. That just made faction super easy. How to turn on autoplay? Not sure. Haven't gotten there yet. We're about to find out. But that's a little broken. That is just a little very broken. Yeah, you get them as you get the horde upgraded further. So it's probably more incentive to get to like 200 or something. I'm not sure the exact values. We'll find out if the patch notes ever comes up, which it should be any moment now. I'm actually surprised it isn't already. But we will read the entire patch notes when they get here. Right now we're kind of just exploring through a couple things. Also, I'm not sure what deep delve is. Currently we're doing a normal delve still. I just want to see if the chest at the end of a normal delve is a little bit different. Because I'm not sure if only deep delves have those new loots or if normal delve does. So I want to go do this whole faction real quick just to see if there's anything good. But yeah, potions make this so much easier. This completely changes how factions are done now. Good thing we didn't cover any faction tier lists yet. Because gosh, does this patch change that. Because now you can have every single potion effect active in every kingdom. Though I think it might require like level 200 or so faction level though. Actually, there's an easy way to check. I have some at 155. Let me go look at one of the 155 ones and see if we have all the potion effects. Because I feel like the answer would be no. It's probably 200, I would assume. Because 200 is kind of like the pseudo max now. Before it was 100, now it's 200. Though I already had a lot of mine to 200. Though I do have some lower. So for example, this one's at 200 right now, as you can see. However, there are some I have lower. For example, Depths of Sin? Yeah, Depths of Sin is at 100. And I currently have no potions. Okay, I have one potion. Potion of Enchantment, which you probably get at exactly 100. So yeah, I would assume that's the case. Let me try finding one I have at like 155. Wild Court maybe? No, 200. Labyrinth? Yeah, there we go, 155. So let's see, how many potions do we have? So we're missing the last two. So you probably get Blessing at 150. So it looks like you get Enchant at 100. Then you get Blessing at like 150. Between there, you get these other three. This, I assume, is like 175 or something, and it's probably 200, I would assume, for the power. Though the power means little. Whatever this is at is probably where you want to go now. I would guess the shielding is somewhere from around 170 to 180. Probably 175, realistically. That's probably the most important one to get to now. Does it actually tell you? If I keep going up, will it actually show me if I get unlock or not? Oh, yes, it does. Oh, perfect. It actually tells us. 175. At 175, we will get a Potion of Shielding. And assumably, power is at 200. So yeah, 175 is like the new get every faction to that level now. I might even have to go do that on every faction I don't currently have at 175. But yeah, 175 is the new 100. So yeah, 175 super important. Because this last power one doesn't matter too much. Because it's not giving you anything unique. It's just giving you slightly more stats. But a free shield is really good. Like, really, really good. Yeah, factions do go technically to 1,000. However, realistically, you're never getting them past 200 for potion, for power. I do have one at 222, though. But yeah, 200's the new max, technically. Even though it also does go further than that. But yeah, 175 is where you probably want to aim for most, because then you get shield, which is huge. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, is there a way to craft that material now? The answer is probably no, but it's not going to stop me from trying. Nope. You cannot upgrade your treasures. Wonderful. Okay. What else am I looking for? Oh yeah, let me finish out the stealth. I wanted to see if the loot chest was anything different. So let me finish out the stealth and see where that brings us. Oh wait, at 225 you get 2 powers? Oh, you keep getting more and more power, like every 25 or something. Okay, so there is incentive. Ooh, okay, I see. So there is incentive to go beyond 200. The 175 is a realistic max now, realistically. Because anything beyond that is more stats. You're not getting anything unique. But getting barrier, having bless, having enchant, having explosion, that's also nice. It's gonna make factions way easier now. Though this is somewhat bad for everyone, including myself, who has spent like tens of thousands of gems getting all the factions maxed. Because now you could do it for literally free. It is exceedingly easy to do with 0 gem costs. Let's see. Yeah, every 25 levels gives you 1 power potion beyond 200. That makes sense. I would assume so. That means that 12221 I should probably get to 225 then. Yeah, I've probably spent like 20 or 30,000 gems on getting all the... Actually, probably more. I probably spent like 40 or 50,000 now that I think about it. Maxing out every delve. And now you can do it for 0. Also, someone mentioned earlier, there's autoplay? I need to go check that out. Autoplay is something they said they would probably never add to the game. Though they said that a few years ago, so it's been enough time for them to add it. Generally speaking, any feature will happen 3-ish years after they say anything about it. That's how it works. And they did say autoplay would never come about 3 years ago. So it was about time it came into the game. Oh yeah, can I just do autoplay for this? Let me just see. Is there like an autoplay button? How do I turn on autoplay? Autoplay. Disable controller, graphics. No, that wouldn't be under graphics. Alert, language, account, general, puzzle hints, that. Oh no, where's autoplay? I'd assume it'd be right here. Autoplay, go. Autoplay is on upper left. Is it? I see no autoplay. Unless it's not usable for factions. Maybe it's only usable in PvP and a few other locations. Oh, it's in Explore and Challenges only. I see. I was gonna say. Because I see no autoplay there. That's where I thought it would be, but yeah, it's not there. That's because it's not in this mode. That makes sense. So you can't use it in Treasure Hunt? That's sad. Let me go double check though. Like, that's like the one location that needs autoplay so bad. Hey, let me go check Treasure Hunt real quick. I want to believe there would be an autoplay. Let's see if this chest loot is any different. Come on, show me a token. Okay, it has a wide range, but it's all normal loot. So I'm pretty sure we just happen to roll wide range. Oh, hold up. What's this? Okay, it has a thing here. Oh, you can buy more now. Is this once per day, or can you just infinitely buy these now? 3 delve attempts. Purchase this offer to get 3 more delve attempts. It's only 50? That is so cheap. It normally costs like 200 to do it in a Tuesday event. Gosh, it is so much easier to max factions now. It is so absurdly easy. Is this infinitely buyable? Has anyone checked yet? I kind of want to click it, but I also don't want to waste even more gems. But, I don't know. We might be a little bit later to stream. We'll see. Yeah, let's go double check autoplay. Oh, first things first. Let me set this to another thing. Oh, no, they didn't fix the multiplier issue for delves. How have they not done that? No. Also, what's a deep delve? Because I'm still not sure what that is. Maybe it has a special event. Because these seem like normal delves as well. Anyways, let me go see if Treasure Hunt has autoplay. I want to believe there would be, though there probably isn't. Autoplay! Where are you? No! Add an autoplay button here. I don't see it. I see a distinct lack of autoplay. Yeah, we'll just have to check the location, like Explore or something, and see how it goes. Though that means you wouldn't have to click autoplay like every single time, plus the AI is probably going to be bad. That means we might need to... Oh gosh, you know what that means? We need to go make a video on the best autoplay teams in the entire game. Because that means your defend team can now be your offense team. Oh gosh. Yeah, we need to make a... Okay, let me just end this map. I feel the need to do it for whatever reason. I am not sure why. But, I don't know, it's going pretty good. This current map. Oh no, I should probably just end it. Let's see. I mostly just wanted to check if there's an autoplay here. Oh, in which case there is not. I should probably go double check if we got the patch notes yet as well. Which, of course, earlier there wasn't, but there might be now. Yeah, why can't we just have an AI that does this for us? If we want to leave the game idling, doing treasure hunt for like forever, we should be allowed to do so. That'd be such a nice feature. Maybe that'll come in the treasure hunt update. An autoplay for treasure hunt. Obviously it'll be less efficient than doing it manually. But gosh, do we need it? Let's see. This map is getting to the point where we are very much going to lose very soon. Let's see. Anyways, I'm not sure why I'm still doing this map, but we're about to run out of turns any moment now. Whenever I enter a map, I feel obligated to finish it, even though a map is worth literally 0. Anyways, there we go. Had our fun. But yeah, there's no autoplay there. I might even get any gems. Gosh. They really need to upgrade that. Anyways, let me go just check actual autoplay. So, let's just do it with a normal Zugov team. Let's do where we normally been grinding lately. So, Sword's Edge. Let's go to Sword's Edge and click autoplay. I would need to make that Explore 12 real quick. But while we're here, let's see where the feature is. So, where's this button? Yeah, there it is, autoplay mode. Oh, you can now autoplay Explore and Challenge battles. Select the autoplay option, and the AI will play the game for you at 1.5 times speed. How do I... I got soft locked! I'm soft locked! It won't let me. This is me clicking right now. Where does it want me to click? I'm clicking everywhere. This is me hitting escape. This is me clicking. This is me clicking escape and hitting at the same time. I'm clicking literally everywhere. Okay, I think we just soft locked. Good job. Anyways, we're back. 1 second. Wonderful. You can't actually autoplay if you can't click the button. Ironhawk doesn't work on autoplay. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to. The AI is not going to do that correctly. Let's see. Because they're going to waste multiple turns taking not casting. Plus, they're going to do it in incorrect order probably when they do cast. Like, they might cast Dust Devil before the extra turn option. Anyways, let's try this again. Would you like to end the current Explorer run? No. Wait, yes, actually. I should have said yes. Because I actually do need to reset this. So I want us to get the autoplay thing working. There we go, okay. Okay, now it lets me click it. That was weird. Do you want to turn autoplay on? Yes. Alright, let me go quick restart or retreat real quick. Okay. Let's move it to 12. Obviously, let's go change our team to Explore 12. Let's just see how it does with a normal team. So what it should do here is immediately cast Leprechaun. Everything it does from there is going to be like cast Thrall 10,000 times. Which is quicker to turn on autoplay though. Okay, so it's going to do Leprechaun, obviously. Right now it should cast Thrall. Oh no, it's going to take every extra turn. Now it's going to cost either Thrall or Hero. Okay, it goes for Hero, which is not ideal. Now it's going to go for Thrall. Unless there's an extra turn on the board, in which case it will take the extra turn. Now it's going to go for who knows what. Likely Thrall or Skull. Oh no, it's going to go for Thrall or Zugaf. Okay, it did go for Zugaf. We should now win with Skull. We should not cast Thrall. Oh gosh, why did he cast Thrall? He's going for the extra value. He wasted his Skull potential. Right, ideally he would cast Zugaf, though he could do anything. Nope, he's going to keep spamming Thrall until he doesn't have any extra turns left. I wonder if he's doing that because there's 13 plus red on the board. He might be doing that because he's trying to optimize extra turn value. The problem is this doesn't keep going, does it? Yeah, we actually have to manually click continue. So that doesn't really help much, does it? Because you still have to click through half of it and then manually reset it again. So I don't really see that feature being used. If only it was usable in Treasure Hunt. But, yeah, I don't see this being used much. If it did this at 4 times speed, with the AI being bad, it wouldn't be that bad. But the AI being bad and 1.5 times speed? Oh no. Because the battle itself is not the long part. It's more so the clicking, menuing part. That's the long part. Because they don't have a repeatable Explore anymore. You can't just, like, infinitely chain Explore like you used to be able to. Because of the new system with how the chests work that's been around for a couple years now. Yeah, I know. They added it, but it's not really going to be used for much. But yeah, it does work. Obviously, it just plays under probably the same way that the normal AI plays, obviously. But it does indeed work. But yeah, we might need to mess around with teams that are good for it later. I just don't really see much of a use case for it until it gets added to Treasure Hunt. Assuming it'll hopefully get added to Treasure Hunt in the Treasure Hunt rework patch. Because now the Treasure Hunt rework patch 100% needs an autoplay function. But yeah, it does do its thing. Obviously way slower than we'd be able to do it. If I go do this and then switch to 4 times. Oh, it auto switches back to 4 times at least. Like we can win this at a way quicker speed than whatever the AI is going to do. Like we could probably win through like 3 or 4 battles by the time the AI does 1. But it does indeed exist. Anyways, let me go check patch notes. Let me go see if we have them yet. So we can read through all the changes. Gems of War, latest news. No, not latest news, patch notes. Still no patch notes? Is it up on the forum? Does anyone see patch notes anywheres? Because I'm not, because this is normally the first location it gets posted. It's not here. Someone forgot to do their thing. There are no notes? That's so unfortunate. Anyways, so we've seen that, I'm trying to think of what else might be new. There apparently are deep delves, though we don't know anything about that currently. Because what are the 2 new achievements again? It's deep delve and something else. Complete a deep delve and unlock a potion of power in a treasure hoard. Oh, that's easy. I can do that right now. Where's my kingdom that's at 222? I'm gonna upgrade you to something higher. Yeah, that works. Because it should give us a power, and it should give us the achievement. You better give us the achievement. There we go. Yep, there's the achievement. You can see it in the corner there. I think you guys can see it there. But you have gotten a power potion. This potion will give 7 all skills to your allies and delves within this faction. And we got the achievement for it, which is the main purpose of that. But there we go. Oh, it doesn't show here because I need to click off. But now we have the power potion one. Now, how on earth we do a deep delve? I have no clue. It's probably a special event. We'll probably have the first one this Friday now that I think about it. Because we have a faction event this Friday, so it might be a deep delve faction event. Though I'm not sure exactly how that works. Does anyone know how to deep delve yet? Do let me know if that's actually possible now. Because I was doing one in City of Thieves, but it seemed like a very normal delve. I don't see a deep delve option when I was clicking one here. I don't see any other menu. Unless this drop table's still the same, right? I have no clue. I actually forget what the values were. Wait. Oh, no. I thought that was troop for a second. It's like, wait, they added mythic troop? No, this is mythic treasure. But, yeah, I don't see any way to access it. I assume it's a special event, and the first one might be occurring this Friday for All Seeing Eye, the first faction that ever came into the game. Yeah, a few pretty substantial changes. Let me double check. Anything else in Soulforge? I was checking to see if we could upgrade treasure, which unfortunately we cannot. However, was there anything else that was changed anywhere that we might not have seen? Nope, everything's looking pretty normal. And other didn't seem to have anything. I was really hoping we'd be able to upgrade treasure here into bigger treasure. But that is still very much not possible, unfortunately. And let me double check. I'm pretty sure patch notes still are not up. Because if they're not, we might start doing City of Thieves then for the faction event today. And then as soon as the patch is up, we'll go over it. But until then, I guess we'll mess with some normal delves. Does that mean we still have to go buy potions for Tuesday events? Which is kind of funny. Because now we're actually going to have less potions on Tuesday events rather than more. Which is kind of funny to think about. Also, look at this value exchange now, too. You get 3 sigils for 200 gems, but you could buy 3 on a given day for only 50 and still have all the potion effects. These events are, like, so much more useless now. Like, what's the point of Tuesday and... Well, the Friday ones might be the deep delve ones, but what's the point of Tuesday events now? Other than just, like, claiming a little bit of loot as you normally would. Like, that's still worth it for the loot. But doing, like, pure faction on a Tuesday is now pointless. Like, ever. Like, there's literally no point ever, under any circumstance, to buy past tier 1 on a Tuesday, unless you're going for this leaderboard, which apparently some people very much are. Though most of that was probably done before the patch even hit. Okay, this is not the team I want. We need, like, a good Rowan build. I'm just gonna grab the one from the video that we covered on Monday. This one also works for Friday as well. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So in general for delves, do you take treasure rooms first or take heist multiplier? Depends what you're going for, but normally you want to take treasure rooms last. The only treasure room you'd really ever take first is Cedric, if you want to maximize on gold. But otherwise, you pretty much always take treasure rooms as the very last thing that you end up going for then. Also, thank you everyone for stopping by. Let me go hand out a code too. We'll go hand out a couple codes this stream. Probably 2. We'll hand out another one a little bit later. But let me go hand out a code for everyone. Let's see. And then we'll go over the patch notes as soon as they're up. I'll have another code a little bit later this stream, given that it's a good old patch stream. But thank you everyone for stopping by. If you have any questions, I haven't been reading chat as much, but I'm paying more attention to chat now, so definitely relieve them or leave them if you have anything. Though we don't have patch notes yet, so we're kind of still exploring as well. Though I don't think anything has actually changed with the current faction that we're doing at this exact moment in time. But there you guys go for the code. Enjoy. And use all that on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. And hopefully the patch notes section will actually have the patch notes soon. Because it still seems to not have it. So let me go back to home. Oh, here's where you actually use it, by the way. Right there's where you put it in. But yeah, nope, still no patch. Or just no notes on the patch. The patch is up. The patch notes are not. All the common, rare, ultra rares, and epic weapons had their artwork updated. Ooh, did they? Hold up. The older weapons had their art tweaked. Let's see. Let's do this based on base rarity. That's a weird one to change. I wonder if they have something bigger planned for weapons. Are they? They look the same to me. Are these different? Every single one of these looks almost... That one looks a bit different. But, okay, that one looks a bit different. But a lot of these look pretty similar. Okay, maybe that one's different? That one might be different. But a lot of these look pretty similar. Am I missing something? But yeah, some of them are different. Oh, Epic one's got... Okay, Epic one's got quite a few changes. Yeah, a lot of those got reworked. Hold up. Yeah, the Epic one's got a lot of reworks. Interesting. Wait, are all these the money ones too? No, this is one of the different ones. Oh, no, that is one of the money ones. Okay, they might have updated all the ones that you get from the things. That makes sense. They charge like $5 for them. Actually, I think it's almost like 10. Though you do get them for free later on. Just from the Soulforge. But it looks like they updated a lot of their art to be a lot better. Has anything here changed? Like, I'm thinking like these look slightly different. but it's also because I don't look at these weapons too often, so it's hard to tell. It also looks like the amount of space from the weapon is slightly different on some of these, which might be the other thing that's making it look slightly different. Because it looks like the spacing has been changed slightly on some to make it more zoomed out, which makes some of them look different even if they're not different. Like, that looks different to me, though. I'm pretty sure it's the same as always. Even this looks different, too, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. There's just some weapons I haven't looked at in so long that just simply looking at it makes it look different. Because I just haven't seen it in, like, years because it's such a dead content weapon. Let's see, yeah. Like, this one looks like it's more zoomed out than normal. Same as that one. But I'm pretty sure the art hasn't changed for those specifically. Like, that one looks more zoomed out as well. I'm not sure if that's an issue or just an update that they did for it. The mythic weapons look the same. And doom weapons look the same. And curse weapon things look the same even though they're just useless. Interesting. But yeah, Epic's got the most amount of change for sure. Particularly the ones that you get through the money packs from Kingdoms. Which would make sense they would want those to look nice. Though they're very much not worth ever getting. The only time you'd ever get them is from free in the Soulforge. When they rotate around. Or, you know, not literally free, but, you know, in-game resources, which is basically free. But how cheap they are. But yeah, hopefully we get the patch notes soon. It's weird because it's almost an entire hour. Or maybe they were just 1 hour off because of something. Because normally the patch notes are up by now. But they might have just timed it to be an hour off from when it actually should be. If that is the case, the patch notes should be up in about 10 minutes. So that gives us some time to do a little bit of delving. Some normal delving, and then we'll go over the patch notes. Because there definitely seems to be a good handful, and there's probably something we didn't even notice yet. That got changed that we just haven't seen because, you know, we don't have the patch notes. So it's hard to tell. Can't find everything automatically. Hello, Beer! Welcome, welcome. Let's see. There's a broken Spire mythic weapon coming, according to... Oh, wait. Oh, Terran? Oh, yeah, I didn't double check Terran's world. What kind of new spoilers might we have? Ooh. Ooh. I almost forgot about that. So, let's double check troops first, because we can actually see what the... Wait, it doesn't have troop art yet. Okay, maybe they haven't updated this part yet. Alright, maybe I'll have to check Terran's word later. Because we should have troop art for the mythic coming the following Friday. But there's no troop art here. There's a distinct lack of art. I don't think they updated the troop page yet. So they definitely haven't updated the full site yet. You said a mythic weapon? I don't see a mythic weapon. I don't know, maybe mine hasn't updated? Has my side of the website not updated? Oh well, I'll have to check Terran's word later. Speaking about things I haven't updated, patch notes. Please? But yeah, we'll have to check Terran's word like tomorrow or something probably. Because it'll take them a while before the whole website's updated properly. Oh, it's updated on Android now? Nice, nice. Yeah, normally the patch rolls out over like a couple hours across all platforms. Luckily Steam's normally one of the first to get it. But apparently Xbox was the absolute first to get it. But I think they just accidentally scheduled the patch notes to be an hour later. Which if that is the case, the patch notes should be up in like 5 minutes. Like 5 to 15 minutes. Because normally they post that like 8 to 8:15. So they're probably going to post that like 9 to 9:15 or so. Are you still waiting on Xbox? Some people said it. That was the first platform that ended up getting it. From people in chat anyways. So you might have to manually update. I'm not sure how Xbox updating works. Like I know on Nintendo Switch, if you have an update for something, you manually have to go into the menu and be like, I want this to update. But I'm kind of disappointed they didn't. There's 2 things, or 3 things, that doesn't seem to be in this patch, which I'm slightly disappointed with. The first is that doing level 500 factions is still worse than doing level 20 factions. Why that is still a thing and has been a thing for all of time, I do not understand. But it has not been changed. Another one... Oh, gosh, I almost already forgot my 3 things. You can't upgrade treasure. So you still can't upgrade smaller treasure into bigger treasure. And there was a third, and now I already forgot that one too. I'll probably remember at some point. But you can't upgrade treasure. Level 500 factions are still useless compared to level 20 factions. And one other thing that I can't remember. Though, I actually do like the change that they did to factions for potions. I'm slightly disappointed that we had to spend like tens upon tens of thousands of gems to upgrade all the factions, when now people can do it like literally for free. Though it does help newer players out a lot. Like, I think it's healthy for the game. It's really unhealthy from a how many gems people have spent to do that already standpoint. However, I do feel like for the longevity of the game, it actually is the right choice. Because now a newer player has literally no reason to not, like, max out every faction in the entire game. Or, you know, to be able to progress through it. Because now you can at any point. You just simply work up a faction's horde level over time. You're going to gain a bunch of stats, you're going to gain a bunch of potion effects, and then you're good to go. Like, it makes getting all factions completed way easier. Like, way easier. Like, substantially easier. Oh, I know what the third one was. They haven't updated the default loot. That was what the third one I mentioned, wanted to mention was. Because if you look at the chest at the end of, like, for example, this area, when we get this chest at the end, the loot in this chest has not been updated to be better. Deep delves are probably going to be the one that has this changed, hopefully. However, normal delves does not have any change, from what I can tell, to the drop table for the loot. I was hoping they would maybe add a very low chance for tokens, or a very low chance for deeds, you know, other similar things, writs. Something that's a more modern resource. And just take away from, like, the ingots, because it already gives way too many ingots and stuff like that. However, they didn't do anything like that. We still get way too many ingots from Underworld, and none of the drops seem to be any better or even tweaked to any degree. And I'm referring to the chest that you get at the end of a delve, like this one right here. It seems to be the exact same loot, completely unchanged from before, which would have been nice to see to update it a little bit. Have a little bit of a wider drop table, have a lot less ingots. Because if I open this right now, there's not going to be anything new. It's just going to be like a pretty standard, yep, just some legendaries, some chaos shards, some souls, what you'd kind of expect from a chest like that. Because I was really hoping this patch would update what was in those kind of chests. But deep delves probably do, whatever on earth deep delves are. But normal delves are completely unchanged with what that chest is, which is unfortunate. Well, there is one good thing about this patch. I don't feel like obligated to like need to do the factions now. There might have been a chance that this patch was so good that doing the daily Underworld factions would have been worth it. While they are quicker now, which is nice, I think we might not do them. Because there's still just not much of a payout. Because the main payout is that chest, and they did not update that chest, which is the main thing that makes doing the daily for them not worth it. Because the main loot you're getting is chaos shards. Almost every other loot is bad. You can sometimes get a big poke of gold as well. But generally speaking, on an average chest, your main loot that you're getting are shards. Well, that and class XP if you still need class XP. But you're primarily getting shards, those things that are used to open the portals, which are relevant because we are going to start getting new troops, like for example this Friday. The way I assume it works, though we still don't have confirmation, but assumably the way that it works when Friday hits is we're going to have an all-seeing eye faction. A new troop is going to be added to the game. That's that little eye thing that I used in the thumbnail on Monday. I forget what it does, but it does something. Obviously, it's a troop. But anyways, I believe it's like a rare or ultra rare or something, which makes it slightly hard to upgrade. But anyways, you'll be able to get that likely in one of two ways. Neither of which are confirmed, but you'll probably be able to get it with gems, obviously, because they want people to use gems. You can get them probably through gems by just going through the event. Normally, you would have the epic there, but whatever the new troop is like the one that would be available for it. And the other way that you would likely be able to get it is it should probably be immediately in the shard drop table. So if you open a bunch of portals, you'll be able to get the new troop. I assume that is how it works. Hopefully there isn't a delay on when it's available in portals. Who knows, maybe it'll be like a week after, a couple weeks after. I would assume you'd be able to get it immediately through it, though. Okay, patch notes are live. Let's go do it, then. Hold up. Let me go finish this battle and go do the patch notes. Hold up. It's patch notes time. We got a lot to read through, probably. Let me go pin the patch notes as well to the stream. As well as fix the description. Honestly, that whole description needs an overhaul, but... I think I have some... Actually, I think because I was copying it from a different thing, I think it actually says 5.7 in the description right now, which is kind of funny. And obviously, it's 6.3. Wait, there is? Oh, no. They posted on the forum, didn't they? This page is still broken when trying to use this browser. I'm trying to think of official news. Search. 6.3. That's not a 3. I assume this one is it. There we go. Apparently they posted it here, but they forgot to post it on the website. But anyways, let's go read it. So here is the official patch notes for Gems of War. It was posted exactly 1 minute ago, fresh off the presses. Anyways, so Deep Delves. This is one we should definitely read because we currently know nothing about them. So Deep Delves are a new way to delve in unlocked factions. Wait. How? When an existing faction has a weekly event or weekend event. Oh, okay, never mind. So you can't just do it naturally. So this will take place in All Seeing Eye on Friday, because the next weekend event for a faction is All Seeing Eye this Friday. But when an existing faction has a weekend... Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't pin it. Thank you, Jamie. Let me go grab that link real quick. One second. I said I would pin it, and then I proceeded to not pin it because I started reading it. One second. Let me go get the link. Let me go pin it. 6.3 notes. For any of you that want to read along or just look at it later. But yeah, there's the 6.3 notes. And I'll go pin it to the stream. And I'll go update in the description. Let's see. 6.3 patch notes. That's 7.3. I need a 6. 6.3 patch notes, and then you replace the link with the link. There we go. Now the description is correct, which needs a complete overhaul. And now it's also pinned to the stream. Anyways, let's go read this. So, patch notes finally up. As of 2 minutes ago. Deep Delves, so we can only do these during weekend events. Deep Delves has a cost of 2 delve energy plus 10,000 gold to run. That's fine. A faction must be at delve level 100 or higher to be able to upgrade, to be upgraded to Deep Delve. Okay. Deep Delves are empowered versions of faction delves with a few differences. Deep Delves start at a higher treasure multiplier compared to regular delves. Cool. Oh, they did. They did add a way to make it so you need over 20 because you need at least 100 to do it. Okay, that doesn't fix the daily system having that issue, but that does mean you cannot participate in Deep Delve for a faction that you have at level 20. So it is still efficient to keep one kingdom at level 20 to farm it forever, like City of Thieves, in order to farm it forever. Because that's still viable, because for whatever reason they still didn't address that. However, you can never deep delve in that faction. That's not too big a deal because there's 35 factions, and that would only mean one of them you can't do. Plus, we're going to get another one soon when we get another kingdom. But anyways, but yeah, that's the kind of their way around for it. That doesn't fix the issue, but yeah, you can't deep delve unless you have it at 100 for that specific faction. Anyways, Deep Delves are empowered versions of Faction Delve, with a few differences. Deep Delves start at a higher treasure multiplier compared to regular Delves, and Deep Delves guarantees a special new room that only appears in Deep Delves, the Gnomes Treasure Room. More on this below. Please tell me. Oh gosh, it's going to be 4 gnomes. It's going to be 4 gnomes. That might be random. That might give us stuff, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, could you imagine if this was like deeds or something though? But it might just be a bunch of different gnomes that give you the normal gnome drops. Anyways, the Gnome Treasure Room is a special room which randomly spawns in a deep delve. So it can appear in any location except the starting room and boss room, obviously. This room will spawn a random gnome that will give loot, like a regular random gnome spawn in battles. The gnome is unknown until the player enters the battle. Okay, so it's basically just a guaranteed gnome drop then. It's one random gnome, just a standard gnome. So like a really small palooza, but you get the full loot from it. You know, it basically just calls upon a guaranteed gnome. As Deep Delves requires 2 attempts to play. Wait, 2 attempts? 2 delve attempts to play. As Deep Delves require... Oh yeah, you mean sigils. As Deep Delves require 2 delve attempts to play, we have added new delve attempt purchase offer. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Is it infinitely buyable, or does it keep going up in price? I saw that was 50 gem. If it's infinitely 50 gem, that is like a steal. Because then you can actually... Oh, well, then is it? Oh, no. Because, realistically, what? You would get 9 for weekends? Unless you can also deep delve during the event thingy, though. I don't think you can. I believe you can only do it separately. So you'll get 9 per weekend. But you can buy 3 per 50. So if you do that once, you're already going to be at 12 then. For 6 of them. And every single one's a guaranteed gnome, along with higher multiplier and all the other loot that you get from it. And as all it's costing you then is 50 gems plus 60,000 gold. As delves require, we already read that. The other This offer gives 3 Devil Temps for gems, we saw. Starting at 50 gems, however, each time it is purchased per day, the cost will increase. Okay, so you'd want to do this every single day, once. And only once. Oh gosh, this is a mechanic that they have in Puzzle Quest 3 that they use a lot. I hate that's coming to Gems of War because it's a really bad one. But, yeah, they use this a lot in Puzzle Quest 3. This is actually the first feature that has it in Gems of War. So basically how this works is it probably goes 50, then 100, then 150, then 200, then 250, but then it resets the following day, which basically incentivizes you to do some one day, then some the next day, then some the next day, so on and so forth, instead of doing it all in one day. So it incentivizes you from, like, power farming it all in one day rather than spreading it. Like, it incentivizes spreading it across 3 days rather than doing it all in one, basically. Because the way it'll work is I'm pretty sure that's almost guaranteed how it's going to work, is it's 50 for 3, then 100 for 3, then 150 for 3, so on and so forth. But then every single day it resets back to 50. So if you want, let's say you want to get just like a few every single day, you would do just like 50 and 100, then 50 and 100, then 50 and 100. But you'd have to do it on Friday, then on Saturday again, and then on Sunday again. So you'd have to spread it across the 3 days. Well, if nothing else, it gives us something to do this weekend. Because that's exactly what we're doing. But I hate that. Hopefully they don't bring too many of that mechanic into the game. The gem cost will reset daily, which we already said that. Why does it say that twice? But anyways, next, Faction Treasure Hoard expansion. Yeah, this one we already saw. So you get additional potion effects. You can actually see it preemptively by just scrolling through your numbers on a given faction. So yeah, you just you ideally want to get 175. At 175, you get a power. At 200 and every 25 further, you get at 175, you get a barrier, which is the final unique one. So getting 175 on a faction is pretty important now. It's not required, but it's very useful. And aside from that, apparently this update is something. Yep, an update. What did they change? Can I actually see what they changed? It doesn't let me see what they changed. But they changed something. I have no clue what. Hopefully we didn't already read it. Anyways, they did indeed change something. Or was I? But yeah, we kind of already went through this. So basically, long story short of all this summarized, is 175 is like the new 100, in the sense that you get barrier there and all the other potion effects, so pretty useful to go do that. 200 and every 25 further you get a power. And I believe that's pretty much everything. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Okay. For that anyways. New conversation system. Quest Conversations had a visual upgrade to a new comic book style. Oh, that's cool. When will we be able to see this? Oh, this was done for the new kingdom. There's a new kingdom coming out next month. We don't know when next month, but sometime next month we're getting a new kingdom, unless it's going to get delayed. But if they stay on schedule, we're getting a new kingdom next month. And this new kingdom will be the first one to use this new system. So that's probably why they added it in this patch, so they could start using it. Oh, that's going to be cool. I don't have anything in game that I can currently check because we've seen every single dialogue we could possibly see. So I have no way of currently triggering this to see what it looks like. However, the next time most people will see it is probably for the new kingdom coming next month, unless it gets delayed. I assume that's late next month, given that this patch was late this month. But sometime next month, we should hopefully be getting a kingdom, and we'll be able to see that new system then. Conversations will now autoplay through the sequences. Oh, cool. Wait, but what if I read too slowly then? Players can still, unless you're adding voice acting, which are definitely not, players can still click to speed ahead to the next part, or use the skip button to skip the conversation. Over time, we'll make further changes to the conversations with different conversation layouts and add a wider range of changes into the story, using the existing troops that have not previously been available until now. New player starter sets. These are probably pretty pointless, but we'll still read through them. We will be retiring our previous new adventure. Oh yeah, those were pretty useless. I'm pretty sure almost no one ever went for them. But they're retiring those bundles and introducing a new starter sets for new players, an Adventure Path hero shop. Each starter set has a series of 3 others offers that players can purchase. Offer 1. Offer gives an epic troop and resource to help level it. That's pretty useless. Offer 2. Offer gives a new weapon specifically designated to work with the epic troop, as well as resources to help upgrade it. New weapon? What do you mean by new weapon? What do you mean by new weapon? What do you mean by new weapon? There's 6 new weapons now. Oh no. How do I get these? Without money. Oh no. What do you mean new weapon? This offer gives a new weapon. Hopefully you can just get this in Soulforge when they rotate. This offer gives a new weapon specifically designed to work with the epic troop, as well as resources to help it, and apparently there's 6 of them, 1 per color. The offer gives a new pet. What do you mean new pet? 6 new pets as well. Probably 1 per color as well, assumably. Yeah, blue, green, yellow. Wait, there's 2 yellow. Why is there 2 yellow? That makes no sense. Why isn't there a brown? They messed up. Is one of these browns I'm just not noticing? Because they did the yellow twice, but there's no brown. That makes no sense. They might have messed up somewhere. But anyways, because the weapons are that way, I assume the pets would be that way too. Which is 1 per color. Let's see. Starter sets. Where was I? There will be 6 new starter sets. I already read that. There will also be one with the, or I didn't read that yet, but we're right here. Anyways, the offer gives a new pet that will give bonus skill to the epic troop. Wait, what do you mean just to the epic troop? Increase this. Let's see. +1 to Arcanus. Interesting. So you mean this thing literally just gives more stats to a single troop? That's a bit weird. This offer gives a new pet that will give bonus skill points to that epic troop mentioned there. That's very strange. I wonder how we get all 3 of these things now as a non-newer player. Let's see. There will be 6 new starter sets that'll be available. Though only 3 will be available at a time. Starter sets will display in the Adventurer's Path Hero shop for 3 days before they will change to a different starter set. Starter sets will remember where players were up to, so if they didn't purchase an offer the first time around, they will have a chance to purchase an offer at a later date when that set appears. If a player purchases all 6 starter sets, they will get new soul offers they could purchase to further upgrade their troops. Other players, we do not have access to the Adventurer's Path Hero Shop, will be able to craft the new weapons from the packs in the Soul Forge. Okay, that's what I thought. Good. It's not a money grab. Kind of. It's a new player money grab, I guess. Kind of. Because isn't this only affecting new players pretty much? But yeah, we'll be able to just get them when they rotate in Soul Forge. What about the pets though? They will also be available to find the new pets as a possible random drop. Okay, so we just need to farm. Next Vault event is when we get the pets then. Okay, we really need to pay attention next Vault event then. Because next Vault event is on June 10th, unless you change the date. But prior to this patch was June 10th, and I assume it's still June 10th. June 10th to the June 12th, or you know, that weekend. Will be the next Vault event, and that's a good time to try to get all 6 of these pets. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, you don't have to spend any money to get them. All 6 pets you can get from normal drop table of pets, and all 6 weapons you get when they rotate in Soul Forge. With that being said, what are they associated to? I'll go double check. So the 6 weapons are associated to Silver Glade, which I need another Silver Glade weapon, so good. I'm missing nothing then, because we're still missing Silver Glade weapon regardless, any way you look at it. So, Silver Glade, Blighted Lands, Blackhawk, Pride Lands, Bright Forest, and Stormheim. When one of those 6 has a week-long event, we'll be able to get those weapons for free in Soul Forge. We'll also be able to get this whenever Nexus finally gets one. And the only reason I'm missing this is I forgot to get it when I was on vacation seeing family during the holidays, last Christmas. But luckily, it's the Silver Glade one, so it has synergy with the weapon we're already missing due to the patch. So it's like we're not even missing anything. Anyways, so that's that. A new pet ability. As part of the new player starter sets, we have added a new ability that pets can have. Individual troop buff. Why? Why? But sure. This ability will give bonus points to all skills of a singular troop of the 1,000 something that are in the game. Upgrading the pet will increase the amount of points given to that troop. Unless they add it for some really useful mythics like Zugoff or something, I don't see that being that useful. Anyways, Kingdom Slayer weapon updated. We have made some improvements to the Kingdom Slayer weapons. Oh yeah, these were all the weapons we were talking about earlier. They basically changed the visual for almost all of them. Those are those paid weapons that I believe they're $10 if you get them in the pack, $5 if you get them off the Monday offer whenever they sometimes occur, and free if you just wait until they're in Soul Forge, which is generally how they're obtained, is free from Soul Forge, similar to the 6 weapons that are added as well this patch. You normally just wait till they're in Soul Forge and get them for free, or, you know, in-game resources, but it doesn't cost you any money. To help promote the Kingdom Slayer weapon bundles to newer players while they're playing a Kingdom's questline, the new player will see a pop-up on the world map for the Kingdom Slayer bundle where they can purchase that bundle, and it'll probably have the icon of the new things that they updated. Anyways, autoplay. Okay, so this one, this could have been so much better, but hopefully Treasure Hunt gets it. That's like the main thing. Hopefully Treasure Hunt will get it. Let's see, we have added an entirely new way to play out a battle, though it only works in very select locations. Autoplay will allow an AI-controlled player to take over the game for you in certain game modes. Autoplay will set the AI play for the player within a battle. Autoplay will be available for everyone to use. Autoplay can only be used in Explore and Challenges, and basically meaning Explore only. Because realistically, once you have all the challenges done, there's no challenges to do. So it's pretty much only Explore. Autoplay can be activated in a battle from the drop-down menu that also has the chats and the game speed. While autoplay is running, the game speed will be locked at 1.5 times speed. Autoplay will only run for one battle, so we'll need to be selected again for the next battle. Players can cancel autoplay by tapping on the pause button at the top corner. This button replaces the drop-down arrow button while autoplay is running. Which means it has basically no use. Because literally, realistically, the only thing you could use it for is Explore. And given how quick a Explore battle goes, like there's not enough time to... Like it goes too quick for you to bother having an AI autoplay it. Like something like a Treasure Hunt, it's not as bad. Because even if you have to check up on it every like several minutes, like it's several minutes. Like if you do it for an Explore battle, you have to keep doing it like every half a minute. You're still gonna have to be clicking, so you might as well just play it yourself at that point. Like there's no point in using the autoplay function with what it's currently usable for. However, Treasure Hunt gets it. That's a different story. Like that's actually really useful if Treasure Hunt gets it, but like the one thing that needs it the most is not what got it, but Explore got it instead. And not anywhere else either. You can only do it specifically for Explore. Anyways, new achievements. We already saw these, but still read them. So delve too deep. Complete a deep delve. Deep delves will be first available this Friday, so you can do a deep delve then. You'll be able to do it for All Seeing Eye only, I'm pretty sure, because I believe it's only for the one where there's a weekend event active. So you can do that this Friday. And Power Overwhelming. Unlock a Potion of Power. To do this, this will require you to have a level 200 faction that was not already level 200. So if you already had some 200s, you have to get it to 200. Alternatively, you can also do 225 or 250. Like, for example, I had a 222 faction, and I upgraded it to 250. Sorry, to 225, I mean, because that was just easier to do than get one of the other ones to 200. But yeah, you need to, realistically, the way you're going to do this is get a faction to level 200. Only one. You don't need to get multiple. But if you already have one, you need to get a new one to 200, or to 225, the one that you have at 200. So yeah, that's how you get that. That one you can do right now, if you haven't already. General changes. Gosh, we're not even through the whole thing yet. We have made some changes to Faction Assault weekend events. Faction? Oh yeah, faction, duh. Okay, let's see what all the changes are. For release factions. They will now release a new troop to the faction. This we already knew. I mentioned this on Monday, that we're getting a new troop for the faction. These troops will be available from the event shop at first, but will release in Chaos Portals 4 weeks after. No! They did the thing. Okay, that's what I thought they might do, which is unfortunate. So they will be in portals, which is the way that you normally get them through shards. However, they will not be in portals until a month after the event. So if you want to immediately get the troop maxed, it does require you to spend like probably almost 1,000 something gems. I think it would be like 800 something plus a blue orb, I think. It depends how they have it scaled. But it's probably going to be like 800 something gems plus a blue orb in order to immediately have a new troop max. This isn't too big a deal because this happens like, what, once every 6 weeks or so. You can kind of consider it like another bounty hunter in a way. But yeah, it's going to be several hundred gems plus a blue orb, most likely to get to troop max. Hopefully not more. I would sure hope not. Hopefully they scaled it in a way where buying like X amount of packs will guarantee give a max copy to you. We have merged the gold, souls, and treasure map 15-day description into a single subscription called the Daily Loot. When purchased, players will gain an immediate bonus of a Medal of Orpheus, 50,000 gold, 1,400 souls, and 6 treasure maps. Each day, players will receive 20,000 gold, 700 souls, and 6 treasure maps. This daily... Why on earth is it $20? Like, I was reading through this and it's like, oh, this could be like $5 or $10. Nope. Like, that's not bad, but why on earth is it 20? Like, I'd be hesitant on it if it was 5. This new daily loot subscription will be available on Switch, but will be looking... Oh, it's not available on Switch, but it will be added in the future. Let me just go look at it. Okay, so they basically just did that to not have as much clutter here. So they still have the gem one, which used to be pretty good, but now that they have flash offers are just better. Because you not only do you get gems, but you also get, I'm surprised they didn't update this one. But, the flash offers is definitively better than daily gems now. This used to be good back in the day, but these days not so much. And yeah, here's the thing they were talking about. So you get yeah, you get this every single day. Oh no, you get all this immediately. Wait, it doesn't show you what... Oh, and that's what you get per day. The 3 treasure maps, the 700 souls, 20,000 gold. And I believe it lasts for a month, I think? Doesn't it say here? Something like that. But anyways, it's not worth it. Like, even at $5, I'm not sure that would be worth it. Oh, and it's only for 15 days. It's not even for a whole month. It's literally just for 15 days. But it's not worth it. It is exceedingly not worth it. If that was a $5 for an entire month, I'm not even sure if that's worth it. But anyways, don't buy that. Actually, don't buy anything in that menu. Because since flash offers, not that all flash offers are good, but flash offers comparatively to anything in that menu is just so much better than bothering with anything there. Anyways, the daily loot subscription will not be available. Oh, we already read that. We have made an improvement to Adventure Path, Heroes level, or in Hero level, so that when entering the menu, it will default to the player's current progress through it. We have added a button to Adventure's Path, Hero level, feature pop-up. So once the feature is unlocked, the player can use the button to go directly to the feature from that menu. We have visually updated the new Hero Pass purchase pop-out. And we have adjusted the difficulty in Kingdom Quest battles. Interesting. Not sure what that would do. Maybe they changed some of the troops to some of the newer ones. And some bug fixes. We have fixed an issue where players over level 100 were still seeing the Adventure's Path button on the world map. Yay! Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wait, no, they didn't. It's right here. Wait, what? I'm over level 100. Maybe I need to gain another level? You lied to me, patch notes. What is this? I'm staring at this right now. Why is this here? Get rid of it. Supposedly they fixed it, but it's also not fixed. Maybe once I gain a level it will be. We fixed an issue where bomb gems explosion would trigger when the gem was removed. So they made bomb gems even worse. That is amazing. Like, I understand this for uniformity purposes, but they literally just made bomb gem worse. Open the keys? Oh, if I open the keys, it goes away. Alright, fine. We'll open the keys. Fine. We'll open the key. These are pretty useless keys anyways. So if I open these 3 keys, the icon will go away. Congratulations, you've completed the Adventure's Path. We've hidden the button on your world. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's how you unlock it. You have to use up every single one of those keys, and it will unlock it. So congratulations, you've completed the Adventure's Path. We've hidden the button from your world map, but you can still view the Adventure's Path menu from the Hero menu. Yep, and if you want to get back to it, you can still go over through here. Not like you would really ever want to. But there we go. Okay, I see now. And now we don't have that annoying icon there anymore. Yay, they fixed it. Okay. You just have to use up every last key if you haven't already. Okay, I see. But yeah, they nerfed bomb gems. Wonderful. And they fixed an assortment of smaller issues of which they do not display. And that's everything. But yeah, overall, not a bad patch. Still a few things missing that I would want to have seen. The 3 main ones I already mentioned. There's no upgrading to treasure for Underworld. That's still not a thing. You cannot upgrade your treasure. They added this for a couple things. For example, you can upgrade your ingots, you can upgrade your metals, but you cannot upgrade Underworld treasure yet. That was not added in this patch. The chest loot that you actually get at the end of a faction has not been changed. So the loot that you get, the little chest thingy at the end, whenever you go do your dailies for this or anything else, the loot that you get all the way at the end, the chest that's currently not there, but you know, that chest, when you go and claim it, the drop table has not been updated at all. It's the same loot it's always been. And the third thing that has not been changed is it is still viable to run level 20 factions. They have done nothing to make level 500 factions any better, which I have no clue why, but they still haven't. It makes literally 0 sense whatsoever. The only thing that they slightly did to adjust that is if you have a level 20 faction and there's a weekend event, you will not be able to take place in the deep delves. However, aside from that, it is still efficient to do your daily system off of a level 12 or 20, like City of Thieves. And then just don't do Deep Delve when it has a weekend event for it, because you can't. Is 500 still max level for Deep Delves as well? Well, we don't really know exactly how it'll work, but assumably yes, it's caps at 500. I wouldn't expect it to go any deeper, though we haven't had one yet, and the patch notes don't specifically say. But I assume it just caps at 500 similarly. Oh, we have war coins today, by the way. I should probably go grab these before I forget. Anyways, if anyone else has any other questions, definitely let me know. Let me go read back through chat a little bit too in case I missed anything. Will the pet attach to the troop's shoulder? That would be really funny. That would actually be amazing, though I'm almost guaranteed the answer to that is no. Though I wouldn't know because I currently don't have any of the pets. However, they are in the drop table right now. If your guild's getting any pets active, every pet drop, even right now, I believe can be the new pets. My guild hasn't gotten one yet, but it is possible, I'm pretty sure, even at this exact moment in time, to get the 6 new pets. It's complete luck-based, and your best chance to get them is going to be during a Vault event. The next Vault event is on June 10th, unless they change the date with this patch. But last I recall, it's June 10th. I'll double-check on Terran's World when it's updated later. But June 10th should be the next Vault event, and that's a good time to try to get the pets. You might not get all of them, but you should be able to get a few of them, if not all. Because they are in the drop table right now. It's just, you know, it's kind of hard to just get a billion pets active. But it's really easy to do during a Vault event. Let's see, a question. But since the update, you finished 2 pure factions runs you were missing. Yeah, I know. It is so much easier now. Like, there's pretty much no excuse to, like, not max every faction now, unless you're still earlier in the game. But if you're, like, in, like, an end game section, like, it is so easy to max every faction now. Because you perpetually can just have, like, literally every potion effect active. While also having as many attempts as you could possibly want. It is ridiculously easy now. Like, basically every faction attempt on 500 now is a... It was as if you spent, like, 2,000 something potions on it. Or, you know, 2,000 something gems. Like, you can do that literally everywhere now. It does require you to spend a little bit of gold, if you haven't already upgraded that far. But you only need to get to 175. While it is high, that's not, like, exceedingly high. Also, you get a lot of other effects even prior to that. It's just 175 is when you get barrier, which is obviously very good. You're not going to have any extra power potions, though. So it might take a few attempts. But aside from that, I don't know, it should be pretty easy. You'll have, like, near infinite attempts now. But, you won't have as many power potions when you do it. But that shouldn't matter for most factions. Because just having barrier and enchant alone is, like, already huge. Barrier to negate out a lot of that initial damage. And enchant just to get mana going. As well as that explosion at start of battle. The one weird thing now is there's probably no way to disable the explosion at start of battle. So now even in normal factions, you have to deal with, like, some random explosions just randomly happening at the start of every battle. Oh yeah, the new Cloud Pet did look pretty cool. Yeah, we're probably going to get them as a guild, I would assume, during the faction week. Though some guildmates might start power farming PvP to try to get them. The only problem is when it's not a Vault event, it could take like an hour to find a single pet gnome. If not longer. You also save 200 gems on a Tuesday. It said they stack. Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. How do you efficiently farm for Chaos Shards? You basically just do your 3 daily factions every single day. That's the main way to do it. There's 3 ways that you get Chaos Shards. You get them from daily factions. You get them from... actually, there was a new way actually added as of this patch too. But you get them from your 3 daily factions. You get them from the Tuesday faction event, which is this one right here. The one for City of Thieves that's going on right now that we need to go finish. And you also get them from the weekend events, which are also deep delves now. Or at least have the potential to be deep delves now that you could do them for. But there's going to be an event for All Seeing Eye this Friday. But there's also a 4th method now. And that 4th method is using gems to get more. I would advise only doing this once per day if you're going to do this. However, it is now possible to... oh, I can't see it on this menu. Wait, I need to find a location where I don't have it set up. Oh, no, I think all of them have it set up. But there's an option now where you could buy 3 battles for 50 gems. It then becomes what I would assume is 3 for 100, and so on and so forth. However, actually I might as well just retreat from this one to show it real quick. Oh, I can't run away. Really? You can't run away until you lose? You can't just immediately click the button? I guess just so you don't misclick. But anyways, long story short, you can spend 50 gems to get 3 more battles per day as well now. I would not advise doing that more than once per day, with the only exception being during a weekend when you can do deep delves. However, if you're just doing it for normal delves, it is now possible as a daily to throw an additional 50 gems to basically double the amount of delves you have on a given day. Is this worth doing? Probably not, because you're spending, what, 16.7 gems per delve. However, if you find spending 16.7 gems per delve per day to get factions done twice as quick on a daily basis, then it might be considered worth it. It's not bad value. I wouldn't say it's like exceedingly good value, but if you're looking to get factions done, it is definitely a method that will speed up that process, because now it is technically possible to go twice as quick simply using 50 gems a day through the delve system. It's not too hard to get 50 gems extra per day through various things for the most part. If they added autoplay to treasure hunt, it'd be even easier. Unfortunately, there isn't. It's definitely a feature that needs to exist now. There's no way someone on the forum didn't already ask for it. They can't just add autoplay to like only explore. That seems like a really weird location to add it to. They could have at least done it for normal PvP as well. Obviously not Guild War PvP, but like, you know, like normal standard PvP. Oh yeah, I did get soft locked when doing the initial autoplay, but it's working. We were messing with it earlier on Sword's Edge, but it's working right now. We were doing it with Zugaf earlier. I might still go over a video on autoplay teams though. But realistically, if Explorer 12 is the only place to do it, it's literally just going to be normal Explorer 12 teams. The autoplay's been working. Though we did get like soft locked when we initially did it the first time around. Potion of Explosion, Potion of Regeneration can stack with the potions you have unlocked during a faction assault event. Oh! Interesting. So potions that, okay, so all those potions can actually trigger twice? That's interesting. Yeah, so that wouldn't work for Bless, that wouldn't work for Barrier, that wouldn't work for Enchant. But as you mentioned, it would work for Explosion, it would work for Rejuvenation, and obviously it would work for Power. Interesting, so they stack. That's kind of cool. Obviously any of them that can only be applied once don't. But all the ones that can be applied multiple times do stack. I wonder if that's a glitch or intended. But anyways, that's the autoplay thing. It's very slow, obviously. But hey, I didn't even need to look at the battle to win. Let's see. You mean... Oh, yeah, it doesn't work on maps. Yeah, I wish it did. Oh, also, I forgot. We did our daily. We have our objective done. I didn't do that yesterday because I had a feeling... Well, not a feeling, but obviously we were going to do adventure board there. And then, boom. All right, now we have all the tasks done. And then tomorrow we'll get the final of them. Or not tomorrow, but next Monday we'll get the last of those then. And that's also when that useless bomb trip comes in that we went over on Monday. The golem guy. Where's the golem guy? Where'd I put him? Where'd I put him? Yeah, that guy, the Sparkinator. We'll be covering a video for him this weekend. He comes out in normal pass on Monday. Anyways, but yeah, let's keep doing our explores then. We'll go hand out another code as soon as we finish out this delve. How about that? And then, I don't know, is that the last thing we'll do? Actually, we'll do it midway through starting to get these done. Because I think this is the last main objective we need to go do. Because I don't think I'm going to be doing the 3 daily or 6 daily factions. I don't know, we'll see. It is definitely a lot quicker too. Actually, let me pull it right now. Do you intend after this patch? How about this? Whatever majority is what we'll do. At least for a little while anyways. But do you intend to do daily factions now that they are quicker? The loot isn't any better, but they are quicker. Yes or no? Also, say yes even if you're already doing them. I'm not going to have a separate option for already was. It's just going to be a yes or no, so we have a definitive one to the other. I think I typed that correctly. We'll find out. I did not proofread that. We'll find out 1 second. Do you intend to do daily factions now that they are quicker? Yes or no? And if you already were, then just say yes. Because you would be in the yes category, technically. But just now it's even quicker as well. Well, you could still have completed all and still do it. Because if you want to save gems on getting the new faction troops, you can save several hundred gems every 6 weeks if you simply use Chaos Shards to get the new troops. Because the way that it works right now is you won't be able to get the new troop until 4 weeks after through Chaos Shards. So if you're going to do them through Chaos Shards, not only will you need Chaos Shards for that, and a decent amount over time, but you have to wait like a month after the fact. However, when you do, it ends up being way cheaper. Because if you break it down per month, you're probably saving like 400 to 500 gems per month. So it really just depends what route you want to go for it. I'll probably be buying it immediately with gems so we can kind of go over the new troops. But the Chaos Shard method is definitely worth considering. It just means you're going to go without the troop for an entire month until you can focus it down. Luckily, one nice thing about that is when you do that for a normal troop, it's bad because you have to worry about like a normal drop table. But waiting for faction troops actually isn't bad because faction troops are basically always in a event key drop table. Not literally in an event key drop table because, you know, they're never in event keys. But they're in event key drop table in the sense that you can always target them. You can target them through the portals, not event keys, but, you know, a system like event keys. They are always targetable, because that's the issue with skipping one. Like, let's say, for example, Rowan. This is a bad example, but let's say Leprechaun. Let's say Leprechaun was was just added to the game, but through an event, and it's not going to be available again for another month, and we decided not to upgrade it. To try to get it in keys after the fact is a nightmare, like an absolute nightmare. Even through event keys, it's a nightmare. However, faction troops are a bit different. The drop table is very concise and always targetable, so waiting a month to try to target them down isn't that big a deal, because it's really easy to target them down. Whereas other troops in the game are a lot harder to target down if you miss them through their event. So deliberately not spending gems on it can be a pretty good strategy, and just do it with Chaos Shards, especially if you're doing daily factions already, because you're going to be getting a lot of Chaos Shards. Oh, it was mentioned in the patch notes? Oh, I must have read over it. Oh, I accidentally skipped it. Oh, they might have also updated it as I was, there was an update to the patch notes, so that might have been one of the things that was updated as well. Or I could have just maybe accidentally completely skipped it. But it did get like a tweak or two. As we were reading it. After this stuff, we'll go hand out the last code for the stream. If anyone still has any other questions, do let me know. You're just spending the gems to get it immediately. Yeah, I think I might initially. Though I don't think... It depends how much it costs. Because I have a feeling it's going to be around Bounty Hunter costs, which is not cheap. For Bounty Hunter, I don't mind as much. Because that's kind of always been a thing with Bounty Hunter. But to have a new thing that we might have to spend like 700-800 gems on, plus a blue orb, every 6 weeks... That is a little high, on top of Bounty Hunter and other things still existing. Though in return, you do get a lot of progress on the faction. You also would have bought in deep enough into the faction to get all rewards, which is something else to consider. Actually, that's probably the biggest thing to consider. That would be deep enough to get all rewards. Like, you know, through the reward system. It would not be enough to reach 500, but it would be enough to get all rewards. Like all the orbs and the vault keys and, you know, all the other stuff in between. So if you think about it like that, you're actually kind of getting those as well, which actually doesn't make it as bad. It's not as good as Bounty Hunter's reward system, obviously, but you're still getting stuff for it. Also, I don't believe you could do deep delves with those sigils. You have to do the deep delves through the kingdom itself, which is kind of weird, or the faction itself. Or that's how I understood the patch notes. Because I don't believe you could deep delve a weekend event. The weekend event is what activates it, so you'll be able to. But you actually do it from the faction itself with your 3 dailies plus the 50 gem things that you can keep doing for 50, 100, 150, 200, or whatever it is, and so on and so forth. Anyways, let me go hand out the code. I said I would do it after we finish out that delve. We finish out that delve. Let's go hand out the final code. But here you guys go. Actually, let me go put in the thing. Also, thank everyone for stopping by for the patch stream. And of course, for any of you that don't know, we do stream every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Normally messing around with various things. But there you guys go. Enjoy the code. And of course, we have redeem codes every single night for some free loot. It only works on PC mobile version, though. It gives you a gem key, 2 treasure maps, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Main loot being, of course, the shiny gem key. Yeah, I'm curious to see how deep delves are going to work, because basically, the biggest issue is it has a increasing amount of gem cost, but it's basically a guarantee gnome. But you know what else is guarantee gnomes? Gnomapalooza. Also, I wonder if it stacks with Gnomapalooza. Would we ever have like a vault weekend combined with the other weekends and have like double value there? Oh yeah, we always get a lot more views for the channel patch. Normally whenever we're doing something super interesting. And update is definitely one of those things. Because, you know, we do somewhat repetitive things on some nights. The Guild War weeks are also more interesting because, you know, we have the Guild War fights. But patch days are always definitely some of the better days. Also because there's a lot more going on, a lot more to go over. So I think at this point we've pretty much gone over everything, so any other specific questions, do let me know. Overall, there's definitely some things I wish the patch would have done more, but it's definitely a good patch. I like most of the things. It's just slightly unfortunate everyone who spent tens of thousands of gems now basically wasted tens of thousands of gems over the last couple years. I do feel like that was a healthy change for the game though, because it makes completing factions a lot more accessible to newer players as well as just all players in general. Whereas before it was mostly just people who had way more gems than they know what to do with. But now anyone can, with decent accessibility. Which is overall a really good improvement. It's just kind of problematic for everyone who already had them all maxed. Because now it is like so easy to get them all maxed. Like absurdly easy compared to before. It's still like some amount of challenge, but you know, it is way, way easier now. It's more so a challenge of time than a challenge of most anything else. Yeah, gold could be more of a factor now. It does require a lot of gold to upgrade factions. I pretty much already have most of mine upgraded to 175 or higher, because a good number of them are 200. But, yeah, I might need to start upgrading them. We might just need to go through every single kingdom and just make it 200. Like, for example, All Seeing Eyes this weekend. Do we have that at 200? I assume so. But we do need to start doing that, like getting every single kingdom to 200 that isn't already there. I believe there's only about a dozen I haven't done. Oh, All Seeing Eye is one of them. Well, with that being said, let me go do All Seeing Eye. Speaking about getting a faction to level 100. Oh, I do not have that many spare treasure. I might just Sacred Treasure it. Yeah, speaking about upgrading. Let me go do that right now. Is this even enough to make it to 175 now that I think about it? Hold up. I'm not sure it is. Because I can only do that 3 times. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough loot. I don't think I do. Because I'm going to do this. I'm then going to do that. And I'm going to do those with a couple cycles. But it's going to be short. Alright, so we unlocked Potion of Explosion. Even tells us when we get the unlock. Yeah, we actually don't have enough treasure, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna get to like 160 something, but it's not gonna be enough to get all the way. I don't know, should I go open some more thingies now? Unless we want to waste some of the value here. Let's just see how far we can get with what we have. I know, I obviously have way more shards to be able to get the treasure. I just don't want to open any at the moment. Alright, so we got 2 potions there. I think we're going to be a little bit short of 175. We're going to be like 160 something. We're going to have every potion effect except barrier. And obviously no powers. Actually, would it matter if we... Hold up. It actually doesn't matter if we go that far. I just realized. Well, actually it does. Never mind, it does. Because if we're doing it for the faction itself, we would actually still want these. Like for the Friday event, it doesn't matter. Because we're already going to have Potion of Shielding, Potion of Bless. So really, going up to armor for the stacking armor is probably as far as you need to go. You get that potion at... actually, what level do you get it at? I need another faction that I don't have upgraded. Depths of Sin. At what level do you actually only need to get it up to? You technically only need to get to 130, I think it is. Yeah, 130. 130 is actually as far as you need to go from a Tuesday, Friday faction event standpoint. The reason for this is Bless Potion, Shield Potion. Yeah, those two. Bless and Shield do not stack. Enchant Potion also doesn't, but, you know, you're already going to have that. But Potion of Explosion stacks, Potion of Rejuvenation stacks, and Potion of Armor stacks, or should. But these other ones don't. So from a Tuesday, Friday faction event perspective, 130 is technically all you need. But from a doing Deep Delve and just doing the faction in general perspective, you probably want to hit 175. Because that's when you get Potion of Shielding, which is very good. Like, exceedingly good. But Potion of Shielding does not stack with another Potion of Shielding. You can't have 2 shields. This gives you 1 barrier. Anyways, let me keep upgrading all CNI. Let's see. Where were we? Not that. Oh, yeah, we can also buy more of these battle thingies. But it keeps increasing. And for that reason, you probably don't want to do it more than once per day. Which would give you 6 battles per day instead of 3. Which would double your battles for 50 gems. I would start eating through a lot of gems, though. Because the average month is, what, 30 days? It's 1,500 gems. Like, 50 per day doesn't sound like much. But 1,500 per month sure sounds like a lot. I'm not sure that's worth it. 1,500 every month for... Though you would get 90 more battles, though. Which is a lot of battles. Like, that's enough to do an entire faction. Like, easily. You would easily get, like, 2 factions done, I think, with that many battles. Maybe not 2, but close to 2. But you can almost do 2 factions for that many. Which is way cheaper if you put it that way. Because before, to max 1 faction, we were talking, like 2,500 on average. Now, you can max 2 factions. Like, you can max 1 faction for 750 or so. If you just do the 1 daily thing, combined with your already existing dailies. Like, it would be even cheaper than that, too. Because if you count the free ones, it's technically half as much. But, like, for 750-ish gems, you can, like, max a faction. Which is way cheaper than it was before. So it's still a lot of gems, but, like, comparatively, it is way cheaper than what it previously was. You just have to do it slightly over time, but still quicker than, you know, the previous system. Anyways, that's not 175. No, it's only 165. I need more treasure later. Oh, let's put it at 165 for now. Yeah, we need 175 for barrier. We'll get that for this weekend. Oh, there we go. We got Blessed Potion. And in 10 more, we would get shielding. 175. 175 is like the new max now. Like, you can still go higher, but that's like a good goal to have for a... like, 130 or 175 are the new 100s. Like, 100 is like the bare minimum you want a faction. 130 is now like the lower maxed, and 175 is like the higher maxed. And you can still go higher than that if you want, but it's not advised to go ever above 175 in the current state of the game. You can. It's just, you get power potions for it every 25 beyond that. But, like, that helps you, but not a lot. If you buy 50 gems today, will they stay until you use them? Yes, any accumulation of gems stays forever. Gems last forever until they're used. They don't have any kind of time limit or anything. Let's see. Oh, you mean the battles? That's a good question. I assume the answer is no. I would assume you have to use them immediately on the day. I'm pretty sure it always gets reset back to 3 out of 3. I see what your question is now. But no, I'm pretty sure it always gets set back to 3 out of 3. I am pretty sure. Yeah, he meant sigils. I understand what he means now. But, yes, if you buy the 50 gem thing for 3 more battles, and you don't use those 3 battles on that day, like, let's say you have 5 out of, like, let's say we bought it right now and didn't use it, that'd bring us to 5 out of 3. I am pretty sure. Actually, I'll go test it, too. Let me go find, where was it? Where's the kingdom I was just in? LCNI, maybe? Where was it? Yeah, I'm going to go buy 3. And then tomorrow, because we'll be testing 2 things. For science, I'm going to waste 50 gems for science. Do you want to purchase 3 Delve Attempts for 50 gems? Yes. 3 Delve Attempts. Okay, so now you can see we have 5 out of 3. What will happen tomorrow, I am near 100% sure, is this cost will reset to 50, and it'll keep going up by 50 each time. But this cost will reset to 50, and that number will reset to 3 out of 3. We'll find out tomorrow in 5 hours and 8 minutes. But if I had to guess, this will set back to 3 out of 3 because I didn't use them, and this will set back to 50 every single time. And if you wanted to buy more of these, it's 50 then 100 and 150, 200, so on and so forth. They have this mechanic in a lot in Puzzle Quest 3, and they better not keep bringing in Gems of War because it's a really bad one. because it resets every single day, which makes doing things on a weekly basis a lot worse compared to the daily basis version of them. But as long as you don't overdo it, it's not that bad. I personally don't care about factions too much, so it's not really going to affect me too badly either. But I would not advise buying that more than once on any given day. The only exception to that is maybe, ever so maybe, during a deep delve event like this weekend's. But that might be one of the only times. But yeah, I'm pretty sure those 3 battles I just bought do not carry over to tomorrow. But we'll find out tomorrow. Like, if you don't use them on a given day, they just are gone forever. It's how it works in Puzzle Quest 3, so I'm near guaranteed it's how it's gonna work in Gems of War. Because if you buy extra sigils in Puzzle Quest 3 under a similar mechanic and you don't use them, they are lost if it goes to the following day. Which I assume is the exact same way Gems of War will have it now. Because they're not like a normal event in Gems of War, where, like, let's say it's a weekly event, and then you buy a bunch, and then you could just do it all on, like, Saturday or Sunday. They just get reset literally every single day. Or at least let's assume how they will work. We'll find out tomorrow. Can we use it to bump a delve then? I'm not sure what you mean by bump a delve. You think the weekend event will unlock the deep delve to use it any time in the faction? That would actually be really good. If it is unlocked for forever, that is huge. But the way I read it is it only lasts for the weekends. But if it lasts literally forever, that is pretty cool. I sure hope it lasts forever. Then, if it lasts forever, we actually would start doing daily delves. We might even start throwing 50 gems for the thing as well. Because that would bring us to 6, which would allow us to run 3 deep delves per day. So if that should change, if that's actually a thing, yeah, we would start doing factions per day. I would be yes on that poll then. Because if we can actually start running 3 deep delves per day for a cost of 50 gems, that is actually worth it. Because you'll get a gnome every single time. You're going to have higher multiplier. How much, I'm not sure. But you're going to have higher multiplier and guaranteed gnome. As well as all the other loot that you get normally from a faction with higher multiplier applied. So that's actually worth it. It'll cost us 50 gems per day, but, you know, we have enough gems. It's not going to matter too much, I don't think. Just got to make sure to take the daily tribute a little bit more often. Do we even know what a deep delve is? Yes, we went over it earlier. Basically, what a deep delve is it has higher multiplier by unspecified amount that we don't currently know. It has 1 guaranteed treasure room as an extra room, or sorry, a guaranteed gnome room, which basically is some kind of room and it has a random gnome in it. It could be any gnome in the entire game, but it drops the loot of a normal gnome. Like, it could be, you know, like a soul gnome. It could be a diamond gnome, or not diamond gnome. I mean, a jewel gnome. It could be a ingot gnome. You know, it could be any gnome in the game. Well, except maybe pet. I'm not sure if pet can spawn there. We don't actually have that confirmed yet. If you can get pet. That's actually huge if you can get a pet from it. But we don't know if pet exists there or not. But every other gnome other than pet definitely will. And obviously not Cedric. But who knows? Maybe not, obviously. What if it does? But yeah, those are the 2 that are in question. I'm not sure if Cedric, Super Cedric, or pet would have spawned there. I assume the answer would be no. I'm pretty sure it just takes from the normal drop table. But we actually don't know if those 3 would. If Cedric, the Super Cedric, you know, the one in Epic Volkey, or pet would actually occur there. My assumption is no, but we don't actually know until it happens. But otherwise, it's basically just a normal delve with 1 extra room that's guaranteed to have a normal gnome, or, you know, a one with loot, and extra multiplier. I don't think it's any more difficult. If anything, it's even easier with all the potion effects and everything. $13 more factions, max. Well, it'll be easier than ever. So I could definitely start slowly chipping on it. Because that's the main thing with factions. Like, you do it slowly over time, but now they, like, increase the speed at which you could do it as well, which is pretty nice. A repost. Can you use the bought sigil to start a delve, but don't go into the actual battle? Yes, that you can do. That you definitely can. But yes, you can definitely do that. If you start a delve with a sigil on a given day, you can delay it for as long as you want. So if you want to do that with those buys per day, you can. So like one thing you could do, let's say you currently have no battles active on any faction. You get 3 delves per day, but you spend an extra 50 to get those 3. So that means now you can set up 6 delves per day instead of 3. If you do not use those 3 sigils, my assumption is they will be gone forever. However, what you can do with them is set up 6 factions, or, you know, have every single faction set up, start them, but don't actually, like, do anything. You know, you, like, go into it so it wastes this, not waste, but uses the sigil and has it set. But those will last forever. So if you consume the sigil by doing that, you'll still be able to keep it. Or, you know, not keep it, but, you know, it'll still have the faction there. It's why you see whenever I click on normally on a faction, it shows, like, a level 500 already queued up. Those last literally forever. Some of those I set up, like, literally years ago. And I've been exaggerating, like, literal, actual years ago. So, yeah, they last, like, literally forever. However, if you don't use up those sigils, like I currently have 5 out of 3, that should go to 3 out of 3 tomorrow. Completely wasting the extra ones that I bought. But I'm mostly just doing that to test it for science. But those should get completely wasted. But if you set up a delve, you get to keep them. Not in the sense that you get to keep the sigil itself, but the fact that you can go back into that delve at any point. Maybe I can even find a kingdom as an example that we could do for tomorrow. I would need to find a delve I don't already have set up. So as you can see here, here's me in some point in the past using a sigil that is now locked in forever. That was still able to be used. We're trying to find one that doesn't have one. Okay, so right here. So here I'm about to use one of our special sigils from the extra pack that we bought. So let's see if it does the same thing with these. So I'm going to do that, and now if we check this tomorrow, it should still have a level 500 faction just sitting there. What will not happen, though, is our 1 extra that we have will be gone. I am almost guaranteed. It'll set back to 3 out of 3. It will not be 4 out of 3 or 7 out of 3 or anything like that. It will be set back to 3 out of 3, which will waste the 1 that we had. However, if we didn't want to waste that extra 1, we could simply just go and, you know, set the delve right here. But for science, I shall keep that there just to see what happens. We'll find out tomorrow. Anyways, let's go finish up whatever else we still have left. Otherwise, I think we might be calling it a wrap. But yeah, let's go finish this. Whatever, a little bit of grinding we need here. And I deliberately don't want to do the daily thing. Once we have those special factions, we're probably going to start doing the daily. But for the next few days, we won't be. Because if it does last forever for all Seeing Eye, once we have access to it, then that's pretty huge. Because that means we can start doing deep delves forever in all Seeing Eye, as well as every other kingdom once it starts getting it slowly over time. So that'd be kind of cool that it rolls out slowly. That's actually something I don't mind rolling out slowly. Because that's actually going to be... Well, then again, it's mostly just until City of Thieves gets it. Because you know, once deep delves can be done in City of Thieves, they're literally never going to be done in any other location other than City of Thieves. That's like the hugest buff that can be done to like overall loot from a faction standpoint. Just gotta hope they finally get that to City of Thieves. Hey, we got a blue orb there. But anyways, I think that's pretty much everything. Am I forgetting to really go over much? I think that is most all that we can go over for now related to the patch. But thank you everyone for stopping by. Always greatly appreciated. Definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated as well. Aside from that, of course, we stream every single night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 hours prior to now tomorrow, as we do every night. Obviously, we have Guild Wars going on, so we're still going to be focusing on that. Did pretty bad today, but was also kind of distracted because of the patch. Yeah, we'll do better tomorrow. Probably running a Zugov team for tomorrow for the red day with a bunch of Empower. But yeah, I'll be double checking the chat thing in a second. Let's see. What else was I going to mention? Yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. And this Friday, we're going to be having the first ever introduction of deep delves. And hopefully those last forever for a given faction. Because when they do, or if they do, that means we'll be able to go and... Anthony and me is my team. Let's see. What team are you referring to? I don't see what you mean there. Let's see. Second repost. Can you post a team code for the Slayer Zugov, please? Oh, yeah, the Zugov one. Yeah, we can go post that real quick. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't do it this way. 1 second. Let me go get it through here. I'll go post it real quick in the chat. Yeah, this one is also perfectly fine to do auto battle for. I'm probably going to be doing an entire video. Probably not immediately, but at some point of like teams that you could auto battle with. The problem is they're mostly just normal standard teams. Like they're normally not too much different than what you would already be running. Let's see. Oh, there's an ad there. Come on, get me to my actual thing. No. Get me to my thing. 1 second, let me go post this into chat. Let's see. Click on our stream, leave a like on it, might as well. We're already here. Click and lock on the ad again, and there you guys go. There's the Zugolf team. Yeah, there's the team. Enjoy. But yeah, any other questions, anyone? Let me know. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always. We'll be mostly messing with Red Guild War and Pet. Because we're actually getting a new pet tomorrow, by the way. It's a Leonis Empire team bonus pet. So I'll be getting that. And then next biggest thing that we're going to be having this week, other than that pet, will be Friday. The first introduction of a new troop for a faction, and the first introduction of Deep Delves. And I'll probably be going over those a little bit more then as well, as that's a pretty big feature. I'll probably have a video sometime tomorrow going and kind of summarizing everything we went over during the stream as well. So if you want to check that out, we should have that up hopefully before tomorrow night's stream. I might even try getting up tonight, though I'm not sure I'll be able to get up tonight, but definitely need to. Let's see. Self-liking? Oh gosh, I always self-like on everything because how algorithms work. Because it counts your like literally the same. Like, I don't really care if I self-like one of my own things. I actually do that like all the times, mostly because of how the algorithm works compared to like if something has like literally 0 likes on it compared to if it has like a very small amount, because it really hates when there's like literally 0. So you just gotta kind of get the little ball rolling sometimes. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and enjoy the patch. I'll have more info on it soon, or more so just a summary on what we kind of just already went over. Actually, I might wait until after 3 a.m. to go record it, because after 3 a.m. we'll know for sure exactly how the sigil thing works, which we're kind of testing on the stream, but we'll know definitively for sure. So that'll work. Anyways, catch you guys then. Goodbye, everyone.